Hello lads and ladettes. This is my first video actually. After setting up a channel. It's exciting. I'm gonna use this channel to kind of put across myself. My name's Chloe. Nice to meet you. I'm from England. I'm 19, only just turned 19. So baby, I know. And I have epilepsy. But you know what? Who gives a shit about that? Performing arts student. So a bit of a drama queen. Sorry if you get those moments. You know, like the epic one over here. I'll scream just by stubbing my toe. It's that bad. But I wanted to kind of share something with you guys. I just watched a video, which is, it's not really going viral on Facebook or anything like that, but I just kind of thought, you know, I'm gonna watch it. It was about this guy, and he's an America's Got Talent. You guys might have seen it, but he had a stutter, and I was like, okay. And I love people that got stutters, because of, you can see the frustration when they're trying to talk, and then you're like egging them on, like secretly. You're like, yeah, come on, like, come on, you can say it. And then when they finally get it out, you're like, yes, oh my god, you're like, so amazing, like, oh my god, I'm so proud of you. And then you're like, I didn't actually listen to what you just said. I've done that so many times. Like, one of my best friends got a stutter, and oh, I feel so bad, like, when it happens, because I do, you go on off one of those tangents, and I'm like, yes, he's done it. And I'm like, shit, what did he just say? Oh my god. It's alright if you're with someone, because you can then like react how they're reacting. Like if they said something funny, you can go, yeah, I got it. But if you're on your own, it's like, oh my god, can you just repeat that? And then that's really awkward, because you have to go through the series again. Anyway, back to this guy. He's like a comedian, and he's like almost using his disability as a way of kind of venting out there, like having a laugh. Like, God, so many people out there like, oh, I'm so depressed, like I'm in such a dark place. And like, yeah, you might be, but God, you're not dying. There's so many taboo issues of mental illness, and people just think that if you've got a depression or some kind of mental illness, then you're constantly in a dark place. And I know so many people that use comedy and use their sense of humour to just like to get over it, almost like their own medicine. And I was talking to a friend the other day about this, because they were like, how do you deal with your epilepsy? I just don't know, how do you do it? I'm like, I don't know, like, get up in the morning, take medication, take a chill pill, get on with life, like a lot of people do. And then I kind of get on with it, you know, you get on with it. I remember being in high school, and I had a really bad seizure. There's a fit, for those of you who do not know what a seizure is. Yeah, it's a fit, and I had a really bad one, and I had one called, well, I won't tell you what it's called because I won't bother you with medication, or the bed, but basically, I shake quite a lot when I have these seizures, and this girl came up to me the next day, and I was probably about 14 at the time, and she said to me, oh look, it's Shakin' Stevens. Now, like, her posse were like, oh, her, and I just went, oh my god, I love that name. Oh my god, that's amazing. And then I turned around, and her face was like, oh my god, like, what the hell? She just what? Oh my god, she's just not even upset about this. And I turned around to her and I was like, I got a hippie shakes, hippie shakes, do. And my friends absolutely wet themselves. So ever since then, my friends have been calling me Shakin' Stevens, or just Shaky. And well, those people that were there with me. And now whenever I bring it up with people, like at university, you get those people that are like, oh my god, that's hilarious. it's like, and they laugh at it and then they apologise, oh my god, and I'm like, look, I wouldn't have told you if it upset me. Like, it's funny. And you get those people that are like, oh, you must have gone through so much torment. And I'm like, dude, like, there's fucking worse things that could have been called. Like, I could think of a few. Bucking donkey. That's a shit one. It's a really crap one. I'd be really bad at hating people because I just try and like make them laugh. Like, yeah, I can't even think of anything now. My friend, hold on, this is a good one. When my friend had cancer, do you know what? It was at the time that I kind of knew what cancer was, but the only one I'd really heard of was breast cancer. So I turned around and I was like, so you're gonna have like one tit now or no tits? And she was like, what? And I was like, what? I thought you had cancer. And she was like, Chloe, cancer's not all about your tits. And I'm like, well, in my head it is. I'm really sorry if it's not. And she turned around to me and she was like, no, it's in my bones. And I was like, what? Like, so what? How is it in your bones? Like, it gets in your bones. And then she turned around and she was like, yeah. And she was like, I'll just be like a blob from now on. And I was like, a blob? And she was like, yeah. And then a few years later, when Monsters vs. Aliens came out, anyone's seen that movie? Like, if you haven't, you're weird. Or I'm just weird for having seen it. Anyway, like, one of the aliens or the monsters in it is like an actual blob. And I can remember watching it with her. And this is after she'd gotten better and she'd recovered and everything. And oh my god, it's the most funniest thing in the world because he just walks in and goes, hi, I'm Blob. It's nice to meet you. I'm Blob. And I just looked at her and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. It's you. It's you. Oh my god. And then we couldn't even think of anything to call me. So now whenever we see this movie, it's like, I know, you look so funny. It's you. But I think that's part of life. Like, shit comes around and you just, oh my god, I swore, I'm so sorry. I promise I wouldn't do that. That's what I could say, look, by the way, guys. Anyway, poo comes around and you just gotta grab it by the neck. And you just gotta get on with it. And you laugh about it. Oh my god, if you fall over, you laugh it off. And it's not even because you're embarrassed. Like, half the time it's really funny. Like, I laugh when people fall over. And I laugh when I fall over myself. And then I realise I've hurt myself and I start crying. But, like, at the same time I'm laughing. Like, it's just, you're not human. And if you don't have that humour, like, anyone out there who is feeling down or depressed or anything, think about yourself falling over because it's honestly the most funniest thing, like, or someone else falling over. I'm pretty sure there's probably a YouTube channel which you should subscribe to that's got like people falling over. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna look this up once I've uploaded it and I'm gonna share it below this. I'm just gonna share the link in a comment below this just to like make all of you people feel happier because it'll make me feel happier. Anyway, stay tuned for some cool videos. Yeah, I love you all. Kisses.